Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Well, if you are searching for aggressive growth stocks to take a look at for your investment portfolio, Bill Wilton has stopped by once again. He is our aggressive growth stock strategist at Zacks.com. Wants to make you aware of a couple that he's been writing about recently and following. First one, Chipotle Mexican Grill, CMG, the ticker symbol. I think everybody knows what they do.
Yeah, you know, they are a very well-known Mexican fast food outlet. They've got about 1,000 stores right now, and they're looking to expand that actually internationally. So, you know, they're opening up the first location over in England, and they're looking to open more in Germany and France and some other areas over there.
Wow.
I originally covered them a couple months ago in April. Since then, we're still seeing estimates rise as analysts are soaking in that new information. You know, so now we're looking at year-over-year growth of 25% and 18%, which is pretty good. You know, for a retail centric, you know, item like this. You know, the fast food restaurants can get hit hard by, you know, an economic downturn. The other thing I really like about them is there are some socially conscious investors out there, and Chipotle is making a push to get up to half of their produce in each of their stores grown and bought from local farmers. So they're getting into the green movement, and you know, being a socially responsible corporation is a pretty big deal these days, especially with all the other you know, environmental problems that we're having. They did slip to a Zacks number 2 toward the end of last week, but that's still a buy. And you know, as far as their chart goes, I really like how this is shaping up. They've got a nice upward trend line. They're hitting a bit of resistance here, but I'm looking for this trend line to push through that level of resistance so that they can go on and set even more 52-week highs.
Okay, and this is the 1st of June that we're having this discussion on, so last week probably meant, what, 27, 28?
Yeah, it was the 28th, yes.
Okay. And then there is this other one that you've written about here, MercadoLibre, M-E-L-I, the ticker symbol, a Latin American e-commerce platform?
Yeah, it's essentially, you know, the most analogous website for us here in the States would be an eBay. So, you know, people can buy and sell, trade merchandise through this web platform. They just reported earnings on the 6th of May. They saw a 42% spike in revenue, so things are really, you know, starting to gain some traction. In Latin America, they're seeing 26% more registered users than they had 1 year ago. So now about 45 million people are registered and using their services, which is a pretty good mark for them.
Think they provide any viable competition to eBay?
Not necessarily. You know, they focus on entirely different markets. You know, the international portion of eBay could be, but you know, even if they did, I could see them being bought out by eBay or something along those lines. Okay. So any competition there would actually be
eliminated.
You know, yeah, pretty good for them. They'll probably get bought out at a premium if they do. We usually see that. Unlike Chipotle, they have been able to maintain their Zacks number 1 rank, which is the strong buy, as analysts continue to raise their forecasts for the company. We saw some bullish comments from the CEO. Which is, you know, one of the biggest things that we can see now. You know, the numbers are one thing, but we also want to see those forward, the optimism moving forward, as it is a forward-looking market. So that allowed shares to stabilize here in this trading range. It's a bit of a wide trading range here, but I like how things are shaping up. We could see a double bottom here toward the bottom end with this support level. And we're on our way to pressure that resistance one more time to see if we can get a breakout here. We do have momentum on our side, so if we see a breakout there, there's definitely plenty of room to grow.
When you say Latin America, do we mean South America?
No, it's typically, you know, Mexico, like the Central America almost area.
Oh, okay. Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
Check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas for you on our homepage at Zacks.com if you're not there already watching this video. Over in the upper right-hand corner, we put 4 new stock pick ideas up for you daily, one in each of the investing categories written about on Zacks.com. Bill's category, aggressive growth, notwithstanding. And then when you click on one of those live links, it takes you to the current story, and on the bottom of that story page, an archive of some others. With Bill Wilton, I'm Terry Ruffalo.